Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. The Stros have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Derek Lowry will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Standing in, Elvis Andrus. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Texas, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
First offering on its way. First and 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Zero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that could put some serious pressure on the defense.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Choo can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Andy Colbert gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Here it comes, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Here's another 2-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Striding in for Houston, Gary Cox. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0 is taken for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Hey, 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 out, nobody on. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count remains full. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
In now, number 3, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Lee at second with 2 down. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, number 77. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lowry is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a
hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Coming to the plate now, Tanner Pelly, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And, a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike two. A runner in scoring position with none out. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
David Yu is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike three.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Yu. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he takes a cold strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Joe Mauer. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at bat. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. And that's out number one.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Albert now. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First delivery to him on the way. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. Davis is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in, David Lee. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lee swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Three-two pitch. Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 3-2 one more time. And he finally gets one to handle on the 3-2 as this is into center field for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Next up for the Astros, number 30, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Lee, the runner at first with two gone. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner goes for second. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Kyle Seager would be next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Davis now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. To third. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, center fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Popped him up. Mauer over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him.
2nd baseman, Kyle
First
Seager.
pitch on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Davis. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He is turned.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Up next for the Astros,
standing in now, Gary
center fielder,
as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, number 3. Here's a high pop-up. Pelly near the first base bag. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 13, Joe.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Line drive, base hit to right.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And it's fouled away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled off. Lee over at second. Mauer at first. 2 out in the inning. Up around the face.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. The Astros on top, 2-0. Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in to try it again, number 71. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 30 has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 77.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 77. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Striding in once again, Tanner Pelly. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Pelly bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, David Lee. He singled his last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Number 30 is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Martin able to take it in for the first down.
The batter, number 30.
Now batting, number 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is right there. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Number 71 is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Up next for the Rangers, David
Leading off for the
will
Rangers.
start things out as we
Second
begin the
baseman.
fifth.
Things not
David
looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes strike 2.
0-2.
Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Drilled to the right side. Way to get dirty. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Here's Chris Davis now. Line to the right side, but foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 21, Jake Thompson.
Trying to pick things up
Leading
where
off
we
for the
left
Astros.
off. Gary Cox.
Center fielder.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Number 77 into shallow left, but this will land untouched.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Michael Lee. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Softly on a line to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
And he's back standing. Standing in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Runners back. The 0-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Popped him up. Number 71 waits on it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Leonis Martin to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Sliders in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Number 30 onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, number 71. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. Andrus at third. Choo at second with 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. Lee over to his left, and he hauls it down in the corner. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 77. Runner in scoring position with Sujan. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bullet back up the middle, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Albert now. She'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Drilled to the left side.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
Striding in once again, David Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side.
Now
yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Into the first base dugout, and he makes the catch. He took one away there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman,
ready for another shot now, Kyle Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a throw over, just keeping him float. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another chance? Gary Cox, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in once again, Tanner Pelly is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across the score. Boone Logan is into the ball game now, so he'll make his 5th appearance of the season.
Boone Logan.
Into the box, David Yu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
From the stretch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Pelly rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score and the Rangers tie it. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Joey Gallo, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. The 2-2. This one skied out toward right. Lee moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The infielder, number 18, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Behind 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Leonis Martin. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Three runs already home here. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-2 Texas.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 37, Phil Klein.
Leading off the inning, Michael Lee.
Leading off
they'll
for the
need him to
Astros.
get something going here.
Right
Even
fielder,
though we're moving into the
Michael
back end of this game, they're
Lee.
only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move.
Number 3.
No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in to try it again. Number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So they'll
for the
go
Rangers.
to the bullpen now, and it'll be the
Number
left-hander here
58.
to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So here's Joe Mauer as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, one man out. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus. It's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready once again, David Lee. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line and right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he's in there safely. As 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Dero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, second baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 17, Johan Esposito.
Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Chu with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Esposito, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
71.
So next to the plate for Texas, number 71. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, number 77.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, number 77. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here he comes on 2-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
All even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
David Yu.
So a big moment here, and standing in, David Yu, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Squeeze attempt, misses! And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down in there. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Lee. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Cox leads off second with nobody out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Lee is retired and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. outside and a full count, 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Runner at second here with one man out. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got to hurry. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus one more.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jerry Levin.
Joe Mauer will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. 2 down.
The batter, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Albert Pujols, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Three and 0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 6 and the Rangers 4. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Eddie Farmer takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Eddie Farmer.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Joey Gallo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1. Is fastball down below the knees. Two and 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 18, Chris.
Up next for the Rangers, Chris Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Leonis Martin.
He'll swing and send a soft liner out to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Choo has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Houston Astros came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Johan Esposito claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eddie Farmer hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.